Alright, something a little different today. Instead of an opening, I'm going to show you a little bit of my PC. I mean, the timing is probably a little bit odd with what's going on, but, some of my favorite things to do, especially around Christmas time, sit back, watch the World Juniors, It's kind of just a relaxing time. I work hard all year, and it's nice to do it. So anyway, what I've been doing is I've been started collecting the Program of Excellence cards. They're rare. I think they're undervalued. They're a lot of fun. Canadian. I love Canadian guys. So yeah, I started to collect them, and I've done something a little unique with them. I've been trying to get them all in BGS slabs. So they did them in 11, 12. They skipped 12, 13, and then they've made them every year since. They come out in Series 2 every year since then. And yeah, I'll start you out. So I'll show them from oldest to new. So here's the Nuge. Was the biggest thing in hockey when he came out. Lucky enough to find one in a 10. Pops on these are super low, especially in BGS. But yeah, I really like them. Nice card, nice to get. So I'll put Nuge up there. And then we skip ahead 2 years. I got Ryan Murphy. Lucky enough to get him in a 10 as well. I sort of been just snapping up all the 10s I see if they're reasonably priced on eBay or whatever. So Ryan Murphy, and this is from 13, 14. And then another 10, Sean Monahan, who turned out to have a pretty good career. Really, really stacked team that year. And next up we have Nathan Mackinnon. He sort of fits. I collect Mooseheads cards. I collect local guys, and I collect Program of Excellence. And this guy hits all three. So he's from Halifax area. Pretty much collect anyone from Nova Scotia, I guess, or even the Maritimes. Played for the Mooseheads, and lucky enough to get him in a 10. Got a really good deal from a friend. For him, he knows that I collect the Program of Excellence BGS. And then we got Brett Ritchie, 9.5. Got him pretty cheap off eBay. So happy, They're usually like, the guys who really didn't have like big careers or anything are usually anywhere from 30 to 60 bucks or something like that. So yeah, he's another 14, 15 guy. That's the next year. And then we got Drouin. Another guy, he checks two of my boxes. Played for the Mooseheads, and he's Program of Excellence. So I had to get him. Really, really, really good player. Never fulfilled his potential yet. People are still sort of waiting on him, which is ridiculous. When him and Mackinnon played on the same line here with the Mooseheads, it was insane to watch because when he was on, he was the player to watch. It was crazy. And then we have Zach Fucali, another guy who checks two of my boxes. So what I did was I picked up the Mooseheads guys first, and then I kind of just decided to expand. So he played for the Mooseheads. Got a little time with Washington last year, so he might be finally getting his breakthrough, but he was lights out for the World Juniors when he played. And Max Domi, another good Canadian guy. Plays with a chip on his shoulders. I love watching him play. And Malcolm Subban. Just like every goalie, there's really only one spot. I mean, there's two spots, but there's really only one spot on every team. Just never really made it click in the NHL, but it was hella fun to watch when you played. Put that up there, another 10. Shabbat. Picked this up at a local card show, which kind of kickstarted my interest back in these programs of excellence. So this one's sort of to blame for getting me started back in them. And Brayden Point. Wow. I mean, what's he? 2-time Cup winner, I think. MVP once, maybe twice. Was injured last year. Probably was the difference. Honestly, him being injured might have been the difference between them getting a cup and not getting a cup last year. I think he's that good a player. Another good Canadian guy. All right, now this is I want to say this right because I'm all messed up with the years because of COVID. So this is 1920 guys. So this is my only 9 that I have. Gonna upgrade it when I can. It's just so expensive, and kind of wait for these things to pop up. there's 150 total cards, and I got about 10% of them, maybe a little better than 10% of them now. I think I got 16 or 17 of these. Working on a McDavid, but Krebs was really good. He's kind of bouncing around a little bit, but really good player. This is the year that I have the most of. And Dylan Cousins, who's been a good NHL prospect. Stuck in Buffalo, but he had a really good sophomore season, I guess, second season in the league. So might see more out of him yet. Here's a local guy. He checks a couple of my boxes. He's local, and he's Team Canada. He's from Halifax area. Shane Bowers. He does practice with Mackinnon, as he's an Avalanche prospect. He practices with Mackinnon around here all the time, and Drake Batherson, Crosby plays. All those guys sort of play all summer together. They usually, they do a workout in the mornings, and then they go golf all afternoon, all summer. So, not a bad life. Taylor Hall. So what they started doing there, I can't remember what year it was. They put 10 Team Canada guys and then 10 former guys who don't have cards yet. So we're still waiting for the Gretzky one to come out. But Taylor Hall, usually the first 10 are all guys who played in that season, and then the last 5 are all guys that played in the past and never got cards. There's Byram, who we all know, Stanley Cup winner, was the captain. Hell of a player. Another 9.5 that I got. DiPietro, really good prospect actually. Like every goalie, they really don't seem to come into their prime till it's like a maturing process, kind of like baseball with goalies. Very rare you get like a Carter Hart that comes in and is good right away. Usually the guys are 26, 27, 28 before they kind of come into their own, which makes getting value out of goalies tough, but really fun guy. And my last one is Laffy. Yeah, hell of a player, of course, for Team Canada, but he sat out the last year there during COVID, and then kind of went in the NHL and flopped. But he came around. There's a little bit of hope for him. He's like one of those prospects that's got all the tools. It's just a matter of whether or not he's going to make a click. I mean, he's on a good team. It's kind of an anomaly. But, yeah. So, if anybody has any of these, I'm always on the hunt, especially for the 10s. I don't know if I'm going to go crazy and try to do the whole set in 10s, 150 cards, but it'd be ridiculously expensive. But you never know. I'm crazy like that. So, if you do have any, you can hit me up on my Instagram at PC_Mooseheads. Might change that around, but I'll post it right here. You can look it up, and maybe we can make a deal on something. Always have money available. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking out one of my PCs, and see you next time.